Cryptocurrencies like Cardano ADA have a possibility to surpass Ethereum as investors become weary of it as a result of its drawbacks. Cardano requires a paradigm-shifting catalyst as soon as feasible in order to become the next favored alternative. It is possible for the impending Vasil hard fork to knock investors off their feet and push Cardano past Ethereum. To ensure that you don't miss anything, make sure to finish watching this video. Cardano has established itself as one of the most dynamic and active digital assets in the crypto industry during the past 12 months. According to analysts, investing in Cardano and other well-known crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum will be advantageous both now and in the future, with potential for bigger profits. The Cardano blockchain is used to develop decentralized applications and protocols, as well as smart contracts. The capacity to transmit and receive money immediately for a small cost has a lot of uses in business and finance, especially while considering a potential move. Additionally, Cardano is adding new functions with the Vasil hard fork, which will enhance performance. With this improvement, the ecosystem's potential will grow, which will help new projects who present amazing ideas. Hard fork season is upon us, and Cardano is no exception. Major protocols are undergoing a series of updates. The network is about to undergo one of the most eagerly awaited hard forks, which is intended to improve Cardano usability and scalability. It is important to consider how many users are anticipating the upcoming hard fork and whether this would affect ADA or push it past the second generation of cryptocurrencies. The forthcoming update is referred to as the Vasil, after Vasil Dubov, a well-known figure in the Cardano community. It is a component of its third development phase and, along with another hard fork, will usher in Basho's fourth development period. The network's overall scalability and usefulness will be improved by the hard fork, which also aims to dispel any remaining skepticism about the network. The Cardano enhancement proposals, which are 5 significant network upgrades, are what will be implemented. With less concern for the overall churn brought on by spinning and rebuilding UTX devices, the CIP31 seeks to increase access to data that is held on the network. The CIP32 seeks to return the condition where outputs are conceptually simply tied to addendums. However, CIP33 reference scripts will be affixed to outputs so they can be used to fulfill script requirements during validation without necessitating expenditure transactions. Additionally, the CIP40 proposes to establish collateral outputs, a completely new category of output transaction. The final CIP, referred to as diffusion pipelining, aims to increase the network's general scalability. It's about time we introduced something fresh to the Cardano platform. For much too long, people concentrate on the former grandeur. A chain of blocks known as the Cardano blockchain is continuously updated. Additionally, a list of transaction data is present in each of these blockchains. Each of these blocks will grow in size thanks to the Vasil hard fork. This suggests that each block added to the blockchain will have more room for the data to be saved, which is crucial for scalability. And Solana is Cardano's adversary in the smart contract market if it intends to compete with Ethereum. This action is crucial. The cost of ADA skyrocketed the past 2 times a big Cardano hard fork occurred. The Vasil hard fork is also a current investment opportunity in Cardano. Well, in early September of last year, right before the Alonzo hard fork took effect, Cardano achieved an all-time high of $3. When the Mary hard fork was implemented on March 1st of last year, it too experienced a bull run. The cost increased to $2.30 from 30 cents. The Alonzo hard fork in September of last year sparked the adoption of Cardano blockchain within 3 months, with thousands and 90 projects launched. The Vasil hard fork will encourage even more developers to join throughout development. The good news is that it is now clear that hard forks cause price increases in ADA. What will the Vasil hard fork mean for the Cardano investment and potential overtaking of Ethereum, though, now that the cryptocurrency market is in a bear cycle? The SHIB hard fork, on the other hand, was initially planned for the end of June 2022 but has since been delayed thrice. But this is not sufficient evidence that great things take a lot of time and work to accomplish and cannot be done in a day. DONA has placed Cardano and Ethereum as the top two networks for environmental friendliness. Cardano has long taken pride in being a low-cost and low-energy intensive solution. The ship's sharp fork, according to the developments report produced by Cardano, is IOG, once deployed, should be able to help make Cardano the developer's paradise they always meant it to be. We're making progress on the back so hard for algae report the Cardano team's work on node enhancements and the subsequent release of a new node version 1.35.3 to facilitate vessel testing on the development network. It also mentioned the creation of a new, exclusive pre-production environment for the vessel functioning testing's final stages. Developers are recommended to use this new environment rather than the primary Cardano testnet since it will provide and improve chain density and a better development experience. The Cardano testnet had a hard fork on July 3rd by the IOG team to add vessel functionality. Development on the initial node version 1.35.0 resumed after the testnet hard fork announcement. Following then, the algae teams worked on nodes versions 1.35.1 and 1.35.2. In fact, there has been a dramatic improvement since problems were found. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, mentioned the new node version 1.3.5.3 as the most likely option for the hard fork when making brief remarks on Vessel. Hoskinson noted that barring any unexpected discoveries, he doesn't expect any additional delays. Prior to the vessel's primary net launch, the Plutus contracts, which are expected to feature 3 particular upgrades to the Plutus V1, continue to be developed. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano, has continued to deny assertions that the Cardano tester is fatally flawed, according to Scripps. As a result, the long-delayed vessel hard fork must be implemented at some point, and in a Twitter thread, Hoskinson vented his fury over one of the videos, asserting that Cardano had a grave problem. This was a result of a post started by Adam Dean, a developer for the Cardano ecosystem. Dean asserted that Cardano is node version 1.35.2, which caused incompatible forks and escape detection during earlier testing, and that the testnet is catastrophically broken owing to an undiscovered fault. Following the bug, Cardano released its own client software Cardano node version 1.35.3 on 2 different testnets. D noted that version 1.35.3 is also incompatible and unable to sync with the original testnet, and the 2 testnets lack a block history because the majority of operators upgraded to version 1.35.3 to simulate the hard fork. Hoskinson expressed his frustration that additional testing will cause further and protracted delays in the hard fork's rollout, while asserting that the coding issue discovered in the node version has been fixed in the 1.35.3 upgrade. Of course, as a community, we may postpone the introduction of the Vessel hard fork for a few months so that the code, which has already been tested a dozen times and is currently operating, can be tested again. He questioned whether it was worthwhile for the DAP developers who had been waiting for almost a year. Hoskinson also stated, during an AMA session, that a false narrative has been spreading about Cardano and his testnet issues, which he called to be extremely corrosive and damaging. According to Hoskinson, you cannot confuse a failed testnet with the main net because testnets are built and destroyed frequently in industry. That is the key idea. They have zero negative effects on Cardano itself. He spoke. He added that it is easy to get carried away by the things that aren't working and neglect the things that are opportunities for us to learn and improve in something this big and complex. Together, let's finish the vessel, then let's climb higher and correct some of the project's initial flaws. With the defense offered by the project's creator, Cardano can therefore advance to the next stage. And even this does not demonstrate his level of confidence in the functions that have previously undergone extensive testing. And under the current circumstances, there is no reason why it shouldn't cross the finish line. Clearly, the hard fork would benefit the Cardano network greatly. A significant benefit that might enable it to surpass Ethereum, but what are your expectations for Cardano? Please let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. Until then, check out our other films to see how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum killer. We'll see you in the next video. Be careful to always click the subscribe and notification buttons.